Welcome back to the Boxing Bookie. We are back. It's good to be back. Got a good one for you guys today. I did a afternoon show earlier. I'm gonna put something up. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna put something up in a poll up there real quick. Hang on, real quick. The Mets may actually hold on and win this game. Hang on. Give me 1 minute, y'all. I'm gonna put something in. I'm gonna put a poll up. Give me 1 minute. All right. So I did an afternoon show. I don't know who is there for it. Check it out. We're going to have a completely different crowd. Start a poll. All right. What do you prefer? This what time live streams do you this time evening in the USA or afternoons all right. There's a poll up there. I want everyone to vote if you can. Please vote in that if you can. All right, I want to get into today's show, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. Follow 3D Boxing Blog, all forms of social media. The Boxing Bookie comes at you for every single major fight, showing you how to consistently make money betting on the sport of boxing. The bookies, the odds makers, they don't know what they're doing. I do. So join the Patreon. Link is in the description. Got a bunch of new Patreons today. Appreciate that, guy. A bunch of today and yesterday. I appreciate all the Patreons. All right, let me hang on real quick. I got a million little things open. All right, guys, join the Patreon. Link is in the description. It's also in the little ticker below. It's pinned in the chat. Join the Patreon now. Just $5 a month gets the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. Gets the lock of the week, gets you asked to book in. It gets you access to the Discord. In the Discord, we do all the live betting. We do all the updated props. It's the absolute best gambling advice you get anywhere in the known boxing universe. You also get the lock of the week, which I just dropped. I just dropped the lock of the week. That is live now. So join the Patreon. Get the lock of the week. This week's a good one. We're definitely going to hit this week, I feel. Then when you guys done with that, head on over. Do you know where? Where you guys are going to head over when you're done joining the Patreon? CarnivalBar.com. That's CarnivalBar.com. Make sure to use promo code BOXING at checkout. That's promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. It's the Carnival Bar. CarnivalBar.com. It's a meal in your pocket. It's the world's only high-fat grass-fed beef bar that replaces the meal while on the move and source for years. Get your travel autonomy and freedom back. That's CarnivalBar.com. Make sure to use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. It's the nutrition of a steak, the convenience of a bar. The Carnival Bar, CarnivalBar.com. All right, let's get into today's show. Let me get to some of these comments here. Rambler says, I think Ben Crocker might be worth a look. We're going to get to that. Yeah, no, I agree with you. I agree with you, Rambler. Hey, Buster, stepping on Bobby's toes. It's a small world, man. There's enough time for everyone to eat. I'm awesome. I appreciate that, Oscar. I'm going to have that video out tomorrow, possibly tonight. But yeah, I'm leaning towards Elvis, man. How do you guys feel? Who do you guys like in that fight? I'll have the video out soon. So wait for that video to come out. I'm going to get out as soon as possible. What up, Assad? Yes, Rambler's from the UK. He's up late night, chilling. Me too. In Surrey, just outside London. Tyron Bradley looks soft. Looks like he's not in shape. I didn't see the weigh-in. What up, Miran? Miran, my dude, is in the house. And then Rocket is back. Rocket doubled up with Scott Rocket in both live streams. Appreciate you guys. Make sure to vote. If you've already voted in the first poll, please feel free to vote in the second poll. This is for my own data. I want to see what you guys like. I'm going to look at the numbers, see which one does more, which one's more interactive in the chat. So make sure you let me know what time works better for you guys. All right, let's get into today's show. All right, this is not what I want. Okay. Ben Crocker at plus 180. This is an interesting one. Rambler told me to take a look at this. I think Ben Crocker, look, I'm not going to lock this out. I'm not going to tell you. It may be worth the money. And almost 2-1. If this gets to 2-1, bet it. If this goes up, if this goes to plus 200 or higher, bet Ben Crocker. I do agree with Rambler on that one. Emma Dolan. I love this fight. We still have no props on this, unfortunately. I like Emma Dolan. I like this to go over. I like it to go the distance. I like any prop like that. I would like Emma Dolan by decision. Any of those props I like. This is a fight I'm laying off. Daniel Blanded dos Santos and Bradley Wright. I'm not touching this. I am not betting on this. I like Bradley Wright, except he's taking this on, and the odds are going down. He was minus 180 earlier, wasn't he? I'm not touching this. I like Bradley Wright, but he's taking the fight on very short notice. I'm just not a fan of this. I'm not a fan of betting on this fight at all. So if I were to bet, I would probably take Bradley Wright, but at minus 170 on 2 days' notice, it's just not working for me. There are better bets out there to be made than Bradley Wright on a money line on 2 days' notice. Janabek, I love at minus 11. He's part of my lock. I'll let you guys know that. Couple of the props that I do like on this. I like the under. I think he stops him, and I like Janabek by stopping. So I think he stops him in less than 10.5, which is minus 115. And I like Janabek by stoppage at minus 140. I think Janabek by stoppage at minus 140 is good value. I wrote this guy's name. Anul Ngamasinghe. That's about right. He reminds me a little bit of Pascal, Jean Pascal, without the athleticism and power. He's not a hyper athlete, although he's an Olympian. He doesn't suck. He's not terrible. He's a come forward guy. He's durable. He throws everything wide. He's going to walk into shots. And I think Janabek is so sharp and so accurate that eventually he's going to stop him. So I like Janabek by KO, TKO, DQ. I like the stop his prop at minus 140. That's a prop I like a lot. And I think the odds on it are pretty good. Get some other props that I may like. David Adelaide. Do we have props on this? No props on David Adelaide. I wouldn't go crazy on that anyway. Jack Rafferty, David Adelaide, Joe Joyce, Philip Ergovitz. We don't with the Joyce Ergovitz fight. I like Ergovitz, but the prop I like here is over 8.5 rounds. I think the over hits here. I really do. I love the over. The over plus 100, even money. I'm taking that. I'm taking 100. I'm taking even money that this goes over. I love that prop. I like that bet more than I like Ergovitz. I'm not convinced Ergovitz is going to win this round. What I do like is for this fight to go over. I really like the over. I'm going to throw some money on the over on this. Not a ton of money, but even money, I really like the odds. I think if they fought 10 times, 8 times, this goes over. So I like that. The other bet I like, to get you plus money, doesn't go the distance, paying 145. Again, I think that's probably worth it. But just in case you get a late stoppage in the last round and a half, just take the over. Just take the over. The over is good money. It's even money. Take the over on that. That's a good-looking prop right there. That really is a nice-looking prop at plus 100, even money. And then the last fight we have is Zoo and Spence, and I don't like anything to do with this fight. Zoo's getting all the way up to minus 800. I don't like anything in this fight. None of this. I wouldn't bet any of this. I kind of like the over. I kind of like the over 8.5, but I wouldn't even touch that because I think Joey Spencer's god awful. If I can give y'all any advice on Zoo and Spencer, don't touch this fight. I don't know what to expect in Zoo, and Spencer sucks. So I'm not touching this fight. Like Zoo could destroy him. This could be over in 3 rounds. This could be a dog fight. I never believed in Joey Spencer ever. Not even when he was 2-time PBC Prospect of the Year. Never believed in him. Tim Zoo, I didn't believe in him. Then he won a bunch of fights. Like, okay, he proved me wrong. But now he sucks again. I'm just not touching this fight. Like this fight is a dog with fleas. Just don't touch it. Like there are better fights to bet on than this. This is dog water. Elvis versus Lindolfo. Worried about the judging? Not particularly. No, I don't think so. I mean, the fight's in Vegas, so neither guy's got home field advantage there. That's not. I mean, look, can you get a bad decision? You can definitely get a bad decision. Would the bad decision probably go in favor of Lindolfo? Probably, it's possible. But I mean, it's not something I would bet on. It's not like a Texas fighter fighting in Texas or you know an Australian guy fighting in Australia. It's I haven't made my prediction on this fight yet. Right now, I'm leaning towards Elvis. But look, a bad decision is always a possibility. A robbery is always a possibility. I wouldn't, I wouldn't in this particular situation. I wouldn't bet on it too much. Um, Everyone's good, I think, Ron. Everyone is good. We got a lively chat. We got a bunch of people in here. It's good to have everyone here. Guys, please do me a favor. Please make sure to bet in that poll. It's important to me. For me personally, it's just data and information for me, what time is best for y'all. So I can give you guys the best content where you guys are going to read it, interact, be a part of it, everything like that. I'm just looking at it. He's trained by Gary Lockett, who used to be trained by Liam. Who used to train Liam Williams? Who are we talking about here? Who's trained by Gary Lockett? Elvis Rodriguez is with Top Rank. Let me bring it up. Assad wants to know. Not that I know of. Yeah, he fought Canada. Yeah, he might be because his last. Yeah, he's with Top Rank. He's with Elvis Rodriguez is with Top Rank. He fought Kendall Castaneda on Top Rank card. He fought Victor Postal. He fought Joseph Adorno. Yeah, he fought because Adorno would have been PBC. Postal. He's been fighting. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't have an answer to that. I don't know if he's officially signed. What up, Muscles? But he's been fighting on PBC cards. Elvis is trained by Freddie Rose. That's correct. Liam Williams was +1 Haiti over Mark Heffron back in the day, and he smoked him. That's a British trivia. Thank you, Macho Cavacho. All right. What up, fast car? My boy's back in the house. Major predictions. You're right. A lot of variables here. What up, Major? King Ty says, send the link to Discord. I'm trying to join the community. Are you a Patreon? Send me a message in the Patreon, and I'll send it to you. Yeah, Heffron was hype. Heffron, he was, and he did not turn. I don't get what the hype was. I think Lindolfo got this. I'm not totally like on the Elvis train. I'm leaning towards Elvis. I'm getting to that video. I started my video on Lindolfo. I'm going to try to get through it all tonight, and I'll drop the video either very, very late tonight or tomorrow morning. Heffron never took it serious. That's unfortunate. Yeah. Abdullah Mason, Janabek, David Adelaide, and Torres are guaranteed hits. I'm going to tell you this, King Ty. My lock of the week combines a lot of those fights. There's a parlay that combines a lot of those fights. I'm just going to leave it at that. I like Elvis, but we got to. You always got to factor in the robbery. right? So this is why sometimes you bet the props. And I haven't looked at the book yet. I'll look at it now. There are no props on this. I would like the over in this, I think, but we have no props on this, unfortunately, guys. Sometimes, and by sometimes I mean plenty of times, lots of times. I haven't done the math, but perhaps the majority of the time, the best bet if there are props is not the money line. A lot of times there are better bets to be more money to be made on the props than on the money line. All right, like you don't have to be married to the money line. We want to make money. We don't care how it comes. We want to make money betting boxing. There's lots of ways to make money betting boxing. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I need to grab something real quick. All right, I'm back. All right. Heffron looked tough, but it always seemed uncoordinated to me. I don't remember a lot of Mark Heffron coming up very early in his career, but what I've seen from him as he stepped up and got to a higher level, I never thought anything of him. I seen Muscles Round asking everybody and their mother about under 1.5 knockdowns in farmer fight. You win, you bet there, bro. Yeah. I mean, it was scary, right? But Muscles loved that bet. It got scary. There was two slips. And then it looked like in the second round, in the fifth round, that Devin Farmer was gonna die. But he hit the bet, man. He hit the bet. No knockdowns. No knockdowns in the fight. Elvis almost got stopped 2 fights ago. 2 fights ago was Gino Rodrigo. In the first round, you're talking about? I don't know what's much to say about that. The more I look at Boots versus Stanionis, the more I'm persuaded to take the over on or the distance. Stanionis is for real. Yes, absolutely. Stanionis is he's a dog, man. Absolutely, he's a dog. Rocket wants to know about Alex Murphy. Do I even have a line on that? Do I have a line on Alex? I have to. It's Alex Murphy. So take the over. You want a prop? Take the fight to go the distance. I promise you that fight's going the distance. It's Alex Murphy. It's going. We're going the distance. And Majai never went. He's gotten some stoppages. That fight's going the distance. What do I like? I like the over. I like the way over, Rocket. I love the way over. What up, Major? Looks like it goes over. Absolutely, it goes over. It goes over 100 rounds. Elvis got dropped in the first round. He came back and he won every round. That is true. He did get dropped. This is exactly why I'm going with Landolfo based on the fights I watched. It's a pretty even fight, but would choose Landolfo if I had. Okay, I don't mind that. Like, it's a very competitive fight. It's a very close fight. I still haven't gotten through my tape yet. I may change my mind. So if you're betting on Landolfo Delgado and Elvis Rodriguez, I haven't made my prediction on that yet. I'm just giving you my tentative. My tentative. Torres for KO. I don't mind it, Rocket. I like it for KO, but let me just say this. Right now, the money line is paying minus 250 on DraftKings. I think that's pretty good odds. I would say don't risk it. Don't try, because the methodology is tough. Guido is rugged as hell. Go watch the FA fight. He gets hit with bomb after bomb after bomb and survives. So I would say don't risk the methodology in this fight. Just take the money line. The money line's paying well enough. Just take him on the money. Where's the Torres for KO is plus 140. It's not a bad bet. Like my inkling, my bet kind of is Torres by stoppage, late stoppage. But why do that? Just take him on the money line. You know what I'm saying? Just take him on the money line. It's not the money line is good enough. I'm not mad at it either. I think it'll hit, but I what I'm saying is the odd, it's not minus 800. It's minus 250. You could have locked in on DraftKings at minus 170. I like the odds enough where I don't think you need to risk it on the methodology. He wants you to know he won 15K on the knockdown prop. Yeah. Statistically, Landolfo is the better fighter. I'm calling. I agree. Yeah, he's got the. Yeah, I don't disagree with that. He was the more hype fighter. He was the more fight of notoriety. Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with you. That doesn't mean he's going to win the fight, though. And I'm not saying he can't win a fight. Landolfo Delgado could win that fight, so but I have to pick a winner, right? And right now, I'm leaning towards Elvis, but I'm doing that video, and I will let my official prediction out. You'll have that no later than tomorrow morning. Maybe on something with Delgado being the betting favorite stylistically. Torres should be able to beat Guido. He beats him. There's no question he beats him. The only question is stoppage. I think that's a big question. So I would just lay off and just take the money line because he pays pretty well on the money line. Let me check my props. Guys, make sure to, even if you voted this afternoon, go vote in the in the chat. Go vote. Even if you voted this morning, vote. I want the content here. I want the information, the data. I want to know how you guys are feeling. We have a pretty lively chat. There's about the same amount of people, but right now the evening is blowing out the afternoons. This morning it was a tie. Also, remember Torres went the distance in an 8-rounder with a guy who's been stopped 6 times. Take him on the money line, like Gary said. It's paying good enough. I'm not I met Gunnerman, good dude. I like him a lot. Raymond Ford's going to dismantle him. I'm not even a big Raymond Ford fan. To me, Raymond Ford's nothing but fast, and he's fast. I like Raymond Ford. I haven't gotten to the tape yet. That'll be one of the first ones I do next week. I like Ford. Take Ford on that one, for sure. Torres knocked more across the ring on his back foot. His power is something to think about. Yeah, for sure, Major. Absolutely. 79 likes Elvis. I really think Elvis is a great bet for his plus money value. It's good value in that. It's good value in that. It's good value. What is it again? Plus 115. Yeah, it's good. I wish it was a little higher, but yeah, no, it's plus money. I like it. All right, so I'm going to run down this one more time. Then I'm going to get to any questions, comments, or super chats y'all may have. Yui Fury, Dan Garber. If you have a prop on this, a stoppage prop, take it. I don't have one, so I can't take it. Ben Crocker, we like this at plus 180. Emma Dolan. I like Emma Dolan by decision. If you have props on this, take it. Does anyone have props on Emma Dolan? Emma Dolan by decision, the over, they go to the distance, any prop like that. Any prop that has Emma Dolan winning by decision or the fight going decision or going over, take that prop. This fight I'm laying off altogether. Janabek's got the props. I like Janabek on the under and Janabek. I like the under and I like Janabek by stoppage at minus 140. I like both of those props. I'm laying off of these. Majid and Murphy. If you have an over prop on Majid and Murphy. Bet the mortgage on that. Bet the mortgage on Majid and Murphy going over. That's absolutely going over. If you have a prop on that, bet all of your money that thing goes over. Bet it to go the distance. I like Jack Rafferty here. Just as if you want to sweeten your parlay a little bit, Jack Rafferty's a good bet to do that with. Adelaide and TKV. I don't have any props on this. I don't know that I like any of the props. Joyce and Ergovic. I love Ergovic. I like the over on this. I don't love Ergovic at minus 370, although I do think Ergovic wins. I think minus 370 is very, very wide. Joe Joyce at the over at plus 100 is what you want to bet. I like that a lot. I'm going to throw some money on that. Zamora is my dude. You want to throw a small bet on him? Do that. So Mason, if you can get Mason by stoppage, I would bet Mason by stoppage. I don't have a prop for that either. DraftKings is killing me. But Mason by stoppage is a good bet. And then Torres Jr., Vianello, I don't like any of the props on that. All right. We get to see if you guys have any questions, comments, or thoughts. I don't know. Maybe, he is tall. He is long for the division. Ford's coming up to the weight class. Maybe I'll have better information for you next week when I get to the tape. But my brain tells me that Ray Ford wins this comfortably. But I'll get to you. I mean, it's a fair point. There's a lot of length there. There's a fact Elvis could be a good bet for the money, being that it will be a close fight. Yeah. Ford beats Batiste. Next weekend is a good week. Yeah, it is. We got another good weekend. We're getting busy. We're doing good. Yeah, I think so. For sure. I have Ford beating Matisse. I think so. Ford and Boots are locks. Ford and Boots, 2 legs. We'll get to that. Let's get through this week first, but I think so. I'm getting Emma Dolan to go the distance at minus 1,300. All right, throw it in. Throw it in the parlay 79. It's going the distance. I would throw it in. Dang. Minus 1,300 to go the distance. Does anyone have the Murphy Majid fight? What are the odds on that going over? I like her on the money line. 79 Pro. Do you have her by decision? Do you have Emma Dolan by decision? What are the odds on that? That's probably not bad. See if you can get her under this. Zamora. Yeah, Zamora is really good. Take Zamora. He's getting that top ranked diet. I bet him. He started with PBC. He bought on some PBC cards early in his career. He's bought on some cards. He's a touted guy. He's going to get that top ranked diet. Zamora can bring your odds down a little bit. Janet Beck fighting early morning Friday. Yep. All right, guys. I'm going to wrap this up. Appreciate y'all. If you have any last minute questions, comments, thoughts, super chats, leave them now. I will be back tomorrow at 8 o'clock. It'll be my final live stream of the week. I think I'm going to the Torres Vianello fight, so I'll be in Vegas for that as media. So I won't be bringing you live shows, but I'll be bringing you guys lots of content. I'll be bringing interviews, different thing like that. Let me check my poll. I'm going to close out the poll. If you have not voted yet in the poll, vote right now. I'm about to close it out. Oh, wow, this is not even close. You guys like this time better. I'm going to close the poll in 10, 9, 8. Go vote now. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're done. All right, guys. I will be back tomorrow. I will have the live video out. Just so you know, Adelaide and TKV is dropped. So is the Janet Beck video. Those are both live. You can go both. Those are both out. You can check that out. And I will be live again tomorrow. And I will have Delgado and Rodriguez out either tonight or tomorrow morning. All right, guys. It is April 2nd, 2025, from Texas to the world. Thank you and God bless. Let me just get to these 2 comments. We got to take 1 week at a time with these bets. Absolutely. Absolutely. Keep up the great work. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Major Predictions. All right, I'm going to end now.
Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3D Boxing is on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.